Shane Record was the first artist to set up in Folkestone's creative quarter, and his paintings of the town are becoming ever more popular. So Shane, when did you begin painting, and what really inspires you to do your work?
Well, I've painted ever since school, and I didn't go and study it, but I never really could stop painting. I really enjoy it, and then as it developed over the years, I became more and more committed to it, and started to have the belief that if I worked hard enough, I could make a career out of it.
And you seem very inspired by Folkestone, your hometown. There's a lot of variety in your paintings. How do you go about that? Do you just look for different angles, look for different lighting as you walk around the town?
Yeah, there's really an infinite amount of things that you can do if you look around and look hard enough. I mean, for me, every single day I'm looking for effects of light and shadow and reflections, and you can do the same subject over and over again in different ways, and especially with a seaside town, there's an awful lot of subjects that you can get inspiration from.
You seem very inspired by rain. Why is that?
Well, we are living in England. We're by the sea. It does rain quite a lot, but I also like the effects of light and reflections that you can get, which I think work particularly well with a palette knife. And I tend to also explore that in dawn and dusk moments, because you get additional blues and tones that make the reflections even more interesting.
You've been a long-time resident of Folkestone's creative quarter. How have you seen the town change?
Well, when I first got here, which was about 5 years ago, it was the old high street was pretty downtrodden, and I've noticed an awful lot of investment going into the street, a lot of new and quite interesting businesses opening up, and I opened up my gallery nearly 3 years ago now, and it's really going from strength to strength. I'm really looking forward to the next few years, because then there'll be real change and it will be very visible.
Roger Dehaan is one of your biggest fans. How did you come involved with him?
Well, when I moved to Folkestone, I heard about what the Creative Foundation were doing, and they were offering very reasonable accommodation, which allowed me a studio space as well as living space. So I was only working part-time and trying to develop the painting the rest of the time, so that enabled me to continue doing that until I took the plunge and actually quit work completely and opened the gallery about 3 years ago. And so I'm very, very positive with what the Creative Foundation have done, and they've certainly made a very meaningful impact upon my life. And I think the reason why Roger Dehaan is so happy about me is because I'm demonstrating that his vision is possible.
And how do you see the future unfolding for you?
Well, I've only just moved into what is my second gallery now, so I'll be staying here for the foreseeable future, and I just want to continue developing the painting and getting better and better, because you never stop learning, and I'm a long way off where I want to get to in terms of my work.
Thank you very much, Shane.
It's all about balance. If this is all, the idea of it being rainy and misty, and so you work a long time on getting these colours right, and the definition before, but because it's so simple and there's so much space, the trail is really important, which is why you do this shaped canvas for this shot. And then the balance of the colour, the very, very bright orange, is like the key, sort of the key balance, because if you had that a lot in any painting, it would look awful. But just that tiny spot gives the whole simple nature of the painting its balance.